Hi there, you're watching JD TV. This is a two-part series on weld mount. This first video is on their adhesive.
Methacrylates are two-part adhesives, and we have a 50 millimeter cartridge that we put into a dispensing gun. If you take a new tube, you need to squeeze a little of the initial material out like I just did, because often when they fill the cartridges there's air voids in there. And you need to get a correct 1-to-1 ratio. So by burping the cartridge you get it all cleaned out. So then we put on a mixing tip. And this mixing tip basically takes part A and part B and swirls them around, discharges them out. So what we do is we take a little bit and discharge it onto the stud. About a 3/8 dab is all you need. Doesn't take a ton of adhesive, okay? And what's unique about this stuff is that I take it and you push it down and you bed it. And I may have put just a little too little on there, but what you want to do is see it squeeze out all the way around. Okay?
Yep.
And that means that you've dispersed it uniformly and that you've got total bond. But what's unique about this stuff is this. Okay? All the methyl methacrylates on the market are very thin and runny. So even this part, if you took with a Plexus or the 3M stuff that you guys probably stock, if you tried to put that stud up there, it just slides right down. So what's unique about my methacrylates is that they're very high viscosity like this. So it allows a builder to say, okay, I want to put a part here. He sticks it up, and now he can walk away. What I have is, this is just a little tensile puller, and this is what we call a load cell with a jack screw. So what I'm going to do is, as I turn this handle, that's going to pull up on this stud. Okay? Let me zero this out. Okay, and I'm going to start pulling on that. There's 250, 3, 4, there's almost 550 pounds I'm pulling up on that stud. There's nothing on a boat that weighs anywhere near that. Okay? As a matter of fact, to aluminum, it takes about 1,100 to 1,200 pounds to yank that thing off. Okay, so it's extremely strong stuff. You can tell your customers now what I do with this. All right, it's not gone, it's not bad. So there's a couple of things I tell customers. If they're going to use this within a day or two, I just tell them leave the tip on. Okay? And then when you get ready to use it again, it's a bayonet mount, just take the tip off, put another one on, that's the wrong tip. Good to go. Okay? But if they're going to put it away for a while, there's too much air that encroaches in around here. It doesn't seal it tight enough. So what I tell them to do is to take the plunger and pull it back and take the cartridge out of the gun. Okay? Take it and give it a little whack. Sometimes that settles it a little bit. See how it all fell back in?
Yep.
And I don't have any paper towel here now, but you can see here's part A and part B. You don't want to wipe across. You got tissue? Thanks. You want to wipe down. Like that. Okay? A little bit of it set up while we were talking. Okay? And then you put the cap. Somebody took my cap apart. And then you put the cap back on it. And there's white only on one half, so you find the white side, put it back in.
And that's so you don't get a chunk that clogs up the mixing nozzle and use it again?
Well, and it's also because this stuff is reactive. If I smooch it this way, it actually migrates. Yeah. This stuff, right. It takes very little to start the ignition process. Okay?
Right.
If you want to learn more about this product, you can visit our blog at jamestowndistributors.com.